share how they met their spouse, someone they are already married to, either husband or wife, on some dating sites. Now, these people tell all the tales of, ooh, I never knew anything beautiful could come out of a dating site, or it started off as a joke and eventually became something serious, and all of the stories that we hear. But on the flip side, there are people who have had quite sour stories to share as well. People who got ripped off of their hard-earned monies, who got duped, who got hurt emotionally, who got abused physically or otherwise. People who have sad tales to tell about dating sites. So I want to ask you a question. Would you look for a spouse on a dating site? Is it wrong to even look for one on a dating site? And how well do these dating sites actually work? Do you think there are more successful relationships than there are the sad ones? Have you ever found a partner on a dating site? What should a person be looking out for when considering dating online? What do you think? We've got 26 minutes for this conversation, so let's talk. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0009. I have never, never, maybe because I have not been curious enough, I don't know why, but I've never really gone into these dating sites to even know what they look like. But if you have, please call in and share your experience on any of these dating platforms. Do they work? Are they legit? Would you say that for someone who has had unsuccessful relationships, a breath of fresh air will be going on a dating platform to find a spouse? And what is your story? Will you consider it morally right or wrong to seek a spouse on a dating site? The phone lines are open, so let's talk. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0009. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. On Facebook, we're streaming live on Facebook, so you can join the conversation on there. On Facebook, it's at Nigeria Info 92.3ph. The WhatsApp number, you can also send a message on Telegram via that number. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. All right, do want to call back, or you can send a message. Well, on Facebook, we have some messages. Coster Benjamin says, there is nothing really wrong with looking for a partner on a dating site. It depends on the individual. All right, Benjamin, thank you very much for sending that in. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Wilson. I'm calling you from Lagos.
Go ahead.
So concerning the topic of the day, I think what we have in Nigeria, we don't have dating sites in Nigeria. I'm sorry to say this, because, most of the dating sites that were supposed to be dating sites have been turned to hookup sites. Most of the dating sites, like the Tinder.
No need even mentioning their names. Just go ahead and tell me.
Yes, a lot of them have been turned to hookup sites. A situation whereby you sign up and you want to say, the moment you say hi, if you're a guy or if you're a man and you're talking to a woman, the moment you say hi, hello, the person starts talking about money, and it's been commercialized as a place where people just meet for commercial, I don't know how to say it, but
I get what you mean.
It's we don't have dating sites. That's my take on it.
Do you think that even is that something we should be looking to develop right now? Do we need dating sites in Nigeria?
Well, the African system is different from what the whites have. In Africa, the means or the way at which people meet, it's not really, it's not our tradition, you know. Africa is something that we have a culture in our own way. In fact, before now, you don't just meet a lady and start talking to her, not to talk of going online and searching for someone. So it's not really part of our system. It's not our culture. It's not something we are used to.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing.
All right.
All right. On Facebook, Kristen Chinoye Uchechuku says, yes, definitely. Angels exist there. Really? Really? Huh. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. On WhatsApp, the WhatsApp number once again is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. And the question still is, do you think it's wrong to look for a spouse on a dating site? Do you subscribe to the idea of finding a partner on a dating site? If you perhaps met someone on a dating site, will that determine how you perceive of their character? For instance, will that determine how you perceive of them as individuals? Will you treat them differently just because you met them via a dating platform? You know, just like the caller did mention, maybe we don't have it. I don't know. Maybe we don't. If you think we do, please call in and share. But whatever platform you might have explored, would you look at them differently just because you met them via dating sites? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Steven Chief from the country.
All right, go ahead.
We talk about dating sites in, let's say in Africa. Nigeria, I don't think there's anything like dating sites. Nigerian dating sites are type of extorting money from guys and likewise extorting money from girls. I think I've had an experience from Bado.
Okay.
Where I was introduced into Bado, so I hooked up with a lady. I don't even know her. The first thing she asked me, what do I do for a living? I kind of disguised myself. Okay, she said, okay, no, while I was started chatting, she asked if she can come and visit me. I told her, no problem, you can come and visit. The next thing was, can you send me pictures? I was like, you are just looking me, I don't know, you don't know me, you are asking me for pictures. I said, okay, no problem, I will do that, but I will only send you pictures when I will send you. He said, how is that possible? Then the next thing, after that, the next day we chatted, she was like, our subscription has finished, if I can sub her. So my dear, what we have in Nigeria in particular is not the inside, but a platform of extortion and doing things that we are not supposed to do.
Wow.
Thank you. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing your experience. Quite sad, I must say. All right, on Facebook now, Possible Vincent 2 says, I've always had the urge to try that, but felt discouraged that it doesn't work. Well, you never know. Never say never, they say. Okwama Chomi Esther says, I know a lot of people through these platforms, they got hurt. Wisdom Essien says, it's very risky considering that it's a lifetime commitment you're going into. All right, so let me speak to Chibrama. Chibrama is calling from Diobu. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello, Gabby.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Yes. You asked a question. You said, peradventure somebody, get married through this platform, how would you perceive the person? Am I correct? Or how would the person be treated? To marry somebody on air or somebody you don't know, usually in our tradition, you marry somebody you know, his family.
No. Don't get it wrong, Chibrama. It's not about marrying someone you don't know. You meet this person, you become friends, you get to know each other, and you decide, oh, it's time to get married. You fall in love, yada yada yada, and perhaps it works out for you. Would you perceive of them differently just because you met them on a dating site? Not necessarily that you do not know them.
the person to me might not be a good person. Because in our tradition here, you search the person's family background. If the person has a infidelity history, family infidelity history, and all sorts. If it is a man, you ask if the man is a rapist and all that.
What?
There are issues somebody ought to find out before you don't see somebody.
Would you ask these questions just because you found them on a dating site?
Hello, you said?
Would you ask all of these questions about your family just because you found them on a dating platform?
These are necessary questions now.
So generally, if you meet anyone, you should ask these questions.
Very important.
Okay. All right, Chibrama. Thank you very much for calling. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0009. On WhatsApp, it's 0809-030-6416. Remember, we're on Facebook and we're streaming live, so you can join the conversation on there. Of Facebook, it's at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Go ahead.
This is calling from Iglita.
All right.
Okay. To me, I can't marry somebody that I met on all this social media.
Really? Tell me why.
Some people do it, but I don't think it's attractive. They risky something to, you know, marriage is something that is supposed to last for a lifetime. You understand? They are supposed to be very careful in that aspect of marriage. You don't just meet somebody on social, because people pretend a lot on social media. They might not really know something about it. So I don't think it's attractive for somebody to take that risk. So that's my take on it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Sadly, couldn't really hear what you were saying, but I think I did quite faintly hear what you said. But thank you anyway. 15 minutes on the clock. What do you think? Would you? I want to know if you will or if you wouldn't. I don't think I will. Not because I think it's an entirely bad thing or an entirely bad idea. Maybe because, like I said earlier, I have not just I was never that curious, so to go look for a dating site. But I want to know, would you look for a spouse on a dating site? What would steer you in that direction? Do you think it's okay? People shouldn't look at finding partners online as a bad thing. What do you really think about this? Call in, let's talk. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, my name is Ken. I'm calling from Sierra.
Go ahead.
I think your question sounds more like, would you buy Ogo online? Now, I'm not equating Ogo to a human being, but I'm just in figurative expression now.
Okay.
Now, whether you meet someone online, on the street, in a club, in church, it doesn't change who that person is. I think the online thing is just a point of contact, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay? It doesn't change the product. It's only making the product more visible, so to say. Now, the thing is, if you meet someone online, before you go dating and then get into marriage and all of that, you're basically not going to meet the person online. You're going to meet the person one-on-one, and if you have questions to ask, you ask. If you have confirmations to make, you make. All right? So I don't see anything wrong about it, whether it's morally or, in the African context, it sounds somehow, but really, in modern times, you can actually get whatever you want, anywhere you want it, online or in real time. I personally, I met my wife, I gave her a lift, and that is it. She's the mother of 5 kids. For me today,
wow.
16 years counting. So
Wow.
So you never can tell, really.
You really never can
So,
tell.
it doesn't really matter where you meet the person. It's just what you want and who the person is. So, see, okay, because of what happens, it's like, okay, when you are online, it's all the pornography stuff and all of that. Or you are selling market in quotes. But that's really not what it is for me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Good afternoon. All right, I do want to call back. Hello, good afternoon. Hello?
Gabriella.
Yes, good afternoon.
It's from you.
Go ahead.
Gabriella, it matters to my sister. It matters, make I tell you who her.
Okay.
If you see him online, yam is yam. If you see mail, read the words. Handset, online, not here touch, not here this. Now the same thing when it's there. No be human being. Don't equate it to human being. That theory of all that glitters are not gold. Is woman they are referring to you. Let me just tell you. Now, Gabriella, if you see any woman online, you don't see woman online with no glitter. In fact, the glitter they shine. Ba, 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 ba. Everything they glitter. Nobody has it there for a man. If you see any woman where you see online, see and physical, there is a different thing. The metamorphosis is not there. Let me just tell you. It is not good. That is what we call neo-colonial marriage. Let me tell you. I'm telling you, Gabriel, I'm telling you, any woman where you see online, he plays the glitter, he go package himself well. When he see her, okay, let me tell you now. If a woman leg no good, if it's time for life. So,
are you there?
Hello?
Yes.
Then
I
go
can hear
when
you.
leg no good.
What about? I don't like that you're making this about women. What about the men? The men.
Even
The
the man that will focus himself online. Now
Right.
so dairy. Because just see man, he go package it, carry one another expensive motor, go snap picture. Then if he say he get the motor.
So it's important that you meet whoever it is physically.
It's not like that. That thing is just packaging of the white man that brought to us.
Okay.
Let me just tell you.
Okay.
It's not good. I can't do it.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing. Good afternoon. Oh dear, you'll have to call me back. Hello. Oh, I lost that as well. All right, you can still join the conversation on WhatsApp, 0809-030-6416. Dave says, I have numerous friends on dating sites that are nice and friendly. Some have connected me to good people that have supported me financially and materially. You see, so there are good people at the end of the day, aren't they? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Gabi.
Good afternoon.
Some people have met their spouse in the most holiest of the holiest place, yet they sleep at the beer parlor and come home late at night and come and sleep sleep after the woman has slept or the man has slept. So what are we not saying?
What exactly are you talking about?
What are we? Sorry?
What exactly are you talking about?
Well, people that are saying that meeting your spouse on a dating site, that is not good. So that I'm telling them that some people have met their spouse in the most holiest of the holiest place on earth, and yet they come home late at night just to get peace and then rush out again early morning to avoid trouble. I don't know if you understand.
I do now.
So it does not matter where you meet your spouse. After all, if you are on that platform, I wonder what you are doing on the platform, whether it's social media or dating sites. So in other words, I perceive you to be a good person first. Then if I meet you and then we get interacting, and then I get to know you better, then I can decide if the relationship can continue or not. But however, I say you are good. What you put online, I can filter it, and then know because that's me speaking because I'm an online person. So for those who do not know, I think that is what they will need to go and find out. But for me, I know what to do and all that. So I have met a lot of great people. In fact, my current female friend, I met her online, and she's an amazing person, you know. So the same person
that the way I meet her online, well, I would have told meet her maybe in the church,
anywhere
or maybe
else,
in the club,
yeah.
or maybe on the street, you know, so it does not matter. Thank you.
Thank you so much for putting that into perspective. Appreciate you calling. All right, on WhatsApp now, Love Day says, I met my girlfriend on Facebook and we've been dating for 4 years. I plan to marry her. You can meet anybody anywhere. It's all about mindset. All right, yes, angels do exist in dating sites, but not in Nigeria, except the type of angels that are hungry and looking for money. I believe dating sites could be a place to meet more people and make more connections, eventually leading to long-lasting relationships. It's not just the women. The men also have to change their mindset to going to dating sites for hookups alone. Thank you for sharing, Anonymous. Dating site or social media is just a contact point. That message reads. Another anonymous message here says, I met a friend online. She's a lady. We are 2 years on calls. I have never regretted. How beautiful that is. Good afternoon. Okay, too well to call back. Still on WhatsApp. Hello, ma'am. I met my partner on a site and we're preparing to get married. It doesn't matter where you meet your partner. That's quite beautiful to know. I appreciate you all being as open as you can on this conversation. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
My name is Sonia. I'm calling from Monigo.
Go ahead.
It doesn't matter where I meet because change is constant. Anybody can change. You can meet somebody in church, still the person still misbehaves. So it doesn't matter. But before you get married to someone, you must have conversation with the person. You must come close to the person and know more the person about and ask some questions. So for my own contribution, it doesn't matter where I meet the person. And it doesn't change the person. So the most important thing is for you to know what you're looking for. That is just the thing. That is my contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Talk to me. Go ahead, Chinky Daniel. Are you there? All right, you're gonna have to call me back. Sadly, the phone line is breaking. 5 minutes on the clock. Pretty less than that, I believe. If you're Matt Sophia on Facebook says, for me, I do not think it's a bad idea because a very good friend of mine got married via the platform and they are happy together. Peter Manny says, most of the people I meet online started asking for money after a week of knowing them. It's quite embarrassing. That's unfortunate, Peter. Umasabo Peters says, dating sites is what I cannot consider. As for me, those searching for dates online are either fake or frustrated due to their previous relationships. Precious Ovunda says, for me, I prefer it. Okay. Kosra Benjamin again says, personally, I do not think there is something wrong with this idea. First of all, meeting someone online is just getting to know the person. And before you get to marry him or her, you'll go on a date. And during that time, you get to know the person better. So for me, it's not wrong finding a partner online. Thank you very much for sending that. That'll be a final comment on this matter. We're out of time. At 2 p.m., the news update comes up. And right after, Mind, Body and Soul is today. It's a Thursday. And today we'll be talking about World Blood Donor Day. It's on the 14th of this month. That's on Monday, I believe. Thereabout. But I have my guest join me today, and I will talk about everything that you need to know about blood donations. So if you are quite interested in that, stick around. Don't go away.